My fellow Belizeans, on behalf of cabinet members and all public officers, I greet you and your family as our nation marks the close of this year and the start of 2026. For sure, the months have flown by, and perhaps too few of us remember the passionate resolutions that energized our outlook at the beginning of 2025. In the case of government, our resolutions are writ large in the form of manifesto promises to the people, reviewed constantly in the course of our daily work, and put before us repeatedly by constituents and the media. We can't afford to forget. And as I look back at the past 12 months, I'm satisfied that we finished 2025 in significantly better shape than when we started. That achievement alone, that collectively we are better off today than 12 months ago, sets us apart as a nation and a people. Now, what reasons excite my confidence that we are better off? These reasons stretch from the foundational to the stars. At the foundation, the pillars of our society are rock solid. Belizeans are working in higher numbers than ever, earning livable and rising wages, rearing their families in generally safer communities, benefiting from stronger schooling and healthcare systems, and gathering for themselves a greater share of the nation's bountiful wealth. What is especially pleasing is the evident advances being achieved for that half of our population living in the rural areas of our country. Those whose streets, roads and drains have been vastly improved, and whose access to clean water, to classrooms and technology, to healthcare, and to lands for village expansions have all received unprecedented attention and resources from this government. And betterment for rural citizens have not come at the expense of those making their lives in our cities and towns. Whether by way of direct public sector capital investments or partnerships with private investors who have been incentivized to unleash their enterprises in Belize, or standalone private sector initiatives, it is evident that urban workers and businesses have benefited from our quarter-to-quarter, year-to-year expansion and growth. I will not recite on this occasion the many data points that prove our progress in 2025. More compelling than any employment number or GDP statistics is the optimism I encounter in my frequent engagements with Belizean workers and Belizean entrepreneurs alike. Most compelling in this narrative of prosperity is the soaring pride, the hope and the resilience of Belizeans as we contrast the incredible stability and security we continue to enjoy in an otherwise disorderly and rapidly changing world. Two government initiatives stand tall as the year closes. First, the avalanche of commercial activity across the country, motivated by the GST free weekends offered by government. This program spurs tens of millions in consumer spending within the economy, benefiting retail customers and businesses outlets, and keeping our dollars here at home, not in Chetumal or Melchor. This is the first administration ever to offer this massive tax benefit to the people. And second, the recent launch of the sale of shares in the recently acquired Hydro Belize Limited, the company that owns the 3 hydro-powered plants located in the Mekal River in the Cayo district. In just the first few days of the offering, hundreds of Belizeans have already applied to become shareholders in this company. Again, this bold step by government, first the acquisition and now the share sale, will keep profits circulating in the local economy for generations to come. As Belizeans, all 400,000 of us are in fact shareholders in a larger, more meaningful enterprise of nationhood. Marching into 2026, Let us be especially proud and protective of our most valuable assets, like love of country and respect for each other. May we cherish even more in 2026 our diversity, whether ethnic, cultural, religious, or political. And let us always trumpet our sacred democracy within its freedom to talk, to move, to report, to vote, to own, and to pursue our best humanity. Queridos compatriotas beliceños, al dar la bienvenida al Año Nuevo, quisiera expresar mi más sincero agradecimiento por la fuerza y el espíritu de unidad que hemos mostrado como nación. Que este nuevo capítulo esté lleno de salud, oportunidades y progreso compartido para cada familia en cada distrito. Avancemos juntos con esperanza y determinación hacia un futuro más brillante y próspero para nuestro amado Belice. Les deseo de todo corazón un feliz y próspero año nuevo. Que Dios bendiga a Belice. To every Belizean, I offer my best wishes for a new year filled with the treasures of health, peace, and success. May the Almighty continue to bless us all and bless Belize. Happy New Year, Belize!
Good evening, Belize, and welcome to XTV's news broadcast for Friday, January 2, 2026. Making the headlines tonight, man fatally hit in New Year's Eve Belize City shooting, niece injured. 3 murders recorded down south in 2 separate shootings, and Justin Williams wins the Creme 35th New Year's Day race. We take our first break and return with the news in detail.
Here's how to be a part of Benny's Homecation in 3 easy steps. First, download the P-Bucks app and sign up to be eligible. It's fast and easy. Then, shop at any Benny's location or Benny's entity. Remember to choose products from our monthly Homecation jackpot categories to earn entries. Now you can earn B-Bucks with purchases made and be a part of the Benny's Homecation jackpot for a chance to win the $10,000 grand prize in December. Win the ultimate Homecation with Benny's, quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
At Atlantic Bank, your convenience is our priority. Our contact center is designed to enhance your banking experience. With a wide range of customer service options, you save time, and effort. You can easily call in to block or unblock your debit and credit cards, perform account inquiries, and access detailed card information. Whether you need assistance with online banking, merchant support, or general inquiries, our team is ready to help. For added convenience, if all operators are busy, you can leave your number and an operator will return your call as soon as possible to ensure you receive the support you need. Depending on your transaction type, we may need to verify your identity through a set of security questions. And remember, Atlantic Bank will never request your username or password for Atlantic Online via phone call, text, or email, ensuring your personal information remains safe and secure. Our support team is available Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. in both English and Spanish. Simply dial 223-1212. This is a dedicated line for our contact center. Atlantic Bank is committed to providing you with exceptional service and the tools you need to manage your finances conveniently and securely. Take full advantage of our easy-to-use contact center services today.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or star 100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
Tired of replacing light bulbs? LEDs are what you need. LEDs last up to 30,000 hours. That's 30 times longer than incandescent bulbs, and up to 8 times longer than compact fluorescents. So less changing and less trash. Planet Earth thanks you. And the LED experts at Brothers Habet and Habet will help you find the best LED solution with colors for every room and mood, starting as low as $6.95. You can even get LED strips for home, office, and industrial use. So say goodbye to fluorescent tubes forever. And because they use up to 90% less energy, you save money. Money you can spend on other things. So head to Brothers Habet or Habet and Habet today. You can also call, email, or Facebook us. Have a brilliant day.
Still like one dream, because I say at the age of 63, I can say I own my own house. I can honestly say, and it get me weak. Before this, I was living on the mobile home, right? And then after a while, it started to go in and start to lock up and things.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, I'm give up. I used to cry and night time. I said, Lord, please. And there comes Miss Mar. They always say, if you're not serious about something, don't pray for it. Don't pray about it. And I ask my God, please lead the Good Samaritan to me.
The housing program of the government of Belize, which is administered through the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, is definitely, without question, one of the best programs our government has to offer, providing an opportunity for Belizeans who are in need to own their own home. And so I'm very, very happy for Ms. Beverly Harris and her family. She has been asking for support and help with her home for a long time. And I'm very, very glad that with the kind support of the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, that we were able to get this done for her.
I'm thankful. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give 20. I love it. I love it.
Welcome back with your news. I am Drea Espinosa. 45-year-old Ian Arthurs was fatally injured in a drive-by shooting at the corner of Crawl Road and Fallbers Road in Belize City on New Year's Eve. Sometime around 6 p.m., Arthurs and his 26-year-old niece, Sherilyn Butler, were traveling in a white Ford F-150 pickup when they came under gunfire from a gunman on motorcycle. Both were injured and Butler is recovering. One person has since been detained. ASP Stacy Smith told the media that the investigators believe the incident is drug-related and may be an act of retaliation following a recent incident in the area.
Police are investigating a shooting incident that resulted in the death of 45-year-old Ian Arthurs and the injury of 26-year-old Sherilyn Butler. The investigation commenced on Wednesday, 31st December 2025 at approximately 6:20 p.m. when officers were on patrol were alerted to the sounds of shots being fired. The officers were advised as to where the exact incident took place, and it was established to be at the corner of Corral Road and Farbers Road, Belize City. The scene was processed by scenes of crime technicians, and investigators proceeded to the Carl Hushner Memorial Hospital, where they learned that Miss Butler was injured and Mr. Arthurs succumbed to the injury that he sustained in that incident. What the investigation has disclosed so far is that Arthurs was driving a pickup truck when, upon reaching the corner of Corral Road and Farbers Road, that truck was fired upon by a male person who was on board a motorcycle, resulted in the injury of Miss Butler and the demise of Mr. Arthurs. Why we believe that it is gang related is because of the area where it occurred, as well as the fact that, as you stated, it is a vehicle that is tied to a gang that operates in that area. I will also say that Mr. Arthurs is currently, at the time of his demise, was before the court, had a matter before the court in related to being a member of a gang, and he has also been convicted in the past for possession of prohibited firearm.
ASP Smith said the police will patrol the area more frequently, with the threat of retaliation being a possibility. However, she said residents in the area also play a part.
But I want to remind the members, the general public, especially those persons living in that area, that they also play a role when it comes to citizen safety and security. The department will continue with its mandate, be intelligence-driven operation, as well as community policing and other intervention outreach efforts. But I want to remind the general public, especially those persons in that area, that they also have a role to play as it relates to de-escalating tensions that you say exist in that area.
Two men who were bringing in the new year with a group at a residence in Pomona Stan Creek were fatally injured when a gunman on motorcycle ran into the yard and fired multiple shots in their direction. The shooting occurred just before midnight on December 31st as fireworks and firecrackers were exploding everywhere.
Police are investigating the shooting death of
22-year-old Luke Chavarria and 23-year-old Zion Samuels, a call agent, with gunshot wounds. They were transported to the Southern Regional Hospital but succumbed while receiving treatment. Some 12 expended shells were recovered from the scene. ASP Stacy Smith said that a motive has not been established, but that the residence has a history of being the location of drug-related criminal activity.
Police are investigating the shooting death of 23-year-old Zion Samuels, a Belizean laborer of Pomona Village, and 22-year-old Yuri Chavarria, an unemployed Belizean of the said village. The investigation commenced on Wednesday, 31st December at approximately 11:15 p.m. when officers were advised that a shooting occurred at a residence in Pomona Village and that two injured persons were rushed to the Southern Regional Hospital for treatment. The scene was established and it was processed, and the investigators proceeded to the hospital where they learned that those male persons succumbed to the injuries that they sustained sometime around 11:30 p.m. What the investigation has disclosed so far is that Chevaria and Samuels were a part of a group of 6 persons that were socializing in the yard of that property when a lone gunman entered and fired several shots, which resulted in the untimely demise of these male persons. No motive has been established. However, we do know that the property where the incident occurred is one that police have launched several operations in relation to drug.
7 people were injured in a shooting that occurred also on New Year's Eve near an Asian restaurant across from the Michael Ashcroft Stadium in Independence Village, Stan Creek. Keith Logan was critically injured and succumbed on New Year's morning. ASP Stacy Smith told the media that investigators believe there was one gunman who arrived with others on motorcycles. After the shooting, they fled towards Bella Vista, Toledo. ASP Stacy Smith said investigators are exploring a motive and whether the incident was drug-related. They're now seeking 2 suspects.
Police are investigating a shooting incident that resulted in the death of 1 person and the shooting injury of 6. The investigation commenced at around 9:36 p.m. on Wednesday, 31st December 2025, when the officers were alerted to the sounds of shots being fired. They were guided to the scene of that incident by the 911 operator, which was learned to be at a Chinese restaurant opposite the Michael Ashcroft Stadium in Independence. The response of police in this incident, including mobilizing operational and investigative teams with the objective of ferrying the injured persons to the hospital while simultaneously securing the scene and launching intelligence-driven operation with a view to apprehending the suspect. What the investigators have gathered so far in this ongoing investigation is that the culprit arrived on a motorcycle and fired several shots at a person whom we believe to have been the intended target. When that target ran off, the male person continued firing shots at him, which resulted in the injury of the other persons in that area. This shooting resulted in the injury of 6 persons as stated, namely Carol Cadle, Marian Logan, Marlon Logan, Robert Broccoli, Romel Milton, and Rupert Jones. And the shooting injury of Mr. Keith Logan, who subsequently succumbed to the injuries that he sustained at around 10 o'clock a.m. on 1st January 2026. Police have secured several pieces of items that are of evidential value and are seeking 2 persons in relation to this ongoing investigation.
ASP Smith said police are investigating whether this incident is related to a previous fatal shooting in nearby Bella Vista. She urged residents to take drug-related offenses seriously, as those can tend to lead to fatal incidents.
The police department remains resolute in its fight against drugs. I know oftentimes when police officers make arrests for drug-related offenses, the comments that I see in the general public or in discourse of many persons is that, oh, it is just a drug arrest, it is just a drug arrest. And they don't understand that drugs are the impetus behind a lot of these incidents. So I would hope that persons are not as flippant when it comes to identifying persons who sell drugs within their community and relaying that information to police, because the sickness of the selling and the usage of drugs is something that goes very far. And as I indicated on that occasion, the driver, as you would have mentioned, appears to be drug related in that community. And the department is responding, and it has put several operational efforts into place. And this most recent investigation, progress is being made, and we are of the view that an arrest will be made.
Since Logan died on New Year's Day, his death is recorded as the first for 2026. A mother expressed concern after discovering that amid the celebratory explosion of fireworks and pop shots, a stray bullet had penetrated her bathroom. She shared that she and her child were asleep at the time and narrowly escaped harm, but the outcome could have been different. She condemned the practice as reckless and unacceptable, as such senseless acts endanger innocent lives. After the break, new mom delivers healthy New Year's baby at KHMH. Stay with us.
When Shell V-Power flows through your engine, confidence flows through you. Choose the fuel that 100% cleans critical engine parts and keeps your engine performing like new.
Electricity is essential for everyday life, but behind every outlet, a lot is happening to bring you safe, reliable, and sustainable energy. Let's start at the beginning. Independent power producers across Belize generate electricity using a mix of renewable and non-renewable resources. Electricity travels across a network of high-voltage transmission lines capable of transmitting electricity across long distances. Electricity then reaches your nearest substation, where it is adjusted to a lower voltage, making it safe to travel on the distribution lines you see in your community. From there, electricity makes its final journey from the distribution lines to your home, providing you with safe and reliable power when you need it. We continue to serve you.
Nando's Wholesale is your market leader in Belize's wholesale industry when it comes to high-quality products at the most reasonable and competitive prices. With over 40 years in the wholesale business, Nando's Wholesale embraces the partnership of the hotel industry in Belize by providing world-renowned brands in wines, seasonings, condiments, and cleaners in industrial sizes, as well as small and large kitchen appliances and equipment. Nando's also takes pride in providing one of the quietest and most durable air conditioning systems in Belize with technical support and spare parts. Nando's Wholesale. Professional, reliable, effective, and prompt. Nando's Wholesale always delivers. Visit us at www.nandos.bz or send an email to nandos@nandos.bz. Or, even better yet, give us a call today at 222-500 or 280-8080 to speak to one of our sales representatives today.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Sir, your item is ready for viewing.
Is that all?
This is everything.
Whether you are a busy person or stuck in traffic or having an adverse or very demanding circumstance, tension builds up, causing you to be stressed out. Stress attacks everyone, anytime, any age. And stress is a killer. Palm City? It's best to be alive than dead. So visit Freetown Drugstore to get options to relieve stress and to relax your mind.
Yes, sir. What can I do for you today?
I'm so stressed out.
Okay, I'm going to help you right now. When I this daily, for 10 days, I am good after that, okay?
Okay.
Freetown Drugstore, 28 Freetown Road, where you are better off alive than dead. Freetown Drugstore, telephone 223-2876.
82 male elite and master riders, including 9 foreigners, registered for the 35th edition of CREM's New Year's Day Cycling Classic Sugar and Cream. 90 miles from the border at Santa Elena Corozal to Mahogany Street in Belize City. Unlike in 2025, this year's classic was ridden in bright and sunny weather. In the end, Justin Williams for Team Legion of LA took the garland. There was not much action in the first part of the race. On entering Corozal town, 2 riders had separated themselves from the peloton, but they were reeled back in. By minute 45, however, 4 riders took the lead, creating a time difference of 1 minute and 9 seconds. They included Kenyon Stanford, and that's of Team G-Flow, Tariq Flowers, riding for Anthony Mahler, Digi Alliance, and Jivan Gonzalez and Justin Williams, both riding for LA Legions. For the first 2 hours of the race, the average speed was 28 miles per hour, and that climbed to 30 miles at one point. With the fast pace of the race, a new record time of 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 51 seconds was set, superseding the record that had been set last year of 3 hours, 23 minutes, and 23 seconds. Mexican Kevin Jimenez tried to close the gap, but by mile 33, the same group of 4 still had control of the race. There was a group of 4 chasers, including John DeLong, Oscar Quiroz, Mexican Ignacio Prado, and Corey Williams, who were able to shave off a few seconds from the lead group that had grown to 1 minute and 44 seconds. Approaching Ladyville, Jivan Gonzalez made a move and Kenyon Stanford then fell behind. At the Belkin Bridge, it was Justin Williams and Jivan Gonzalez riding out front. Williams took first place and Gonzalez placed second. Oscar Quiroz took third place and Corey Williams took fourth. Here's Justin Williams, who said it took him 21 years to win the CREM Classic.
I think it's easy to come out and kind of center your race around different individual people, and we didn't want to do that today. We feel like we had the numbers and we had strong guys, so we just basically went out and said, look, let's ride our race. Let's not miss anything, but let's not be overly aggressive. Corey was still overly aggressive for some reason, but we kind of let him do what he was doing, and he was riding, and he's obviously riding really strong. So we let him do what he was doing. We let everybody follow him around, and me and Jivan really got to pick our moves. We called it yesterday. We said they're going to be following Chav and Corey around, so me and him just going to go about our business.
Jivan Gonzalez was asked if it was an easy decision to let his teammate Justin Williams take the win.
You know, Justin's a little bit older, you know, man nine at the game for a good while, 36 years old. You know, and the man gave me this opportunity for, you know, race. I get more opportunities racing bigger races, and we executed a good plan today, you know. So I don't decide, you know, I'm a little bit younger than the man, so maybe I have more opportunities down the line, you know, for win the race. So I don't know, selfish rider.
So you're not cruel, make the old man get around?
Yeah, basically. You know, but as you can see, you know, Justin, our super amazing rider, you know, 2-time cross-country champion. So, you know.
At what point did you guys have this feeling that, because this was unique, you guys got out from in the 70s and basically just stayed out and controlled the race? You were never caught. What was that the plan? And if so, at what point you knew we have this?
Honestly, you know, from previous races, I know not really too much eyes me dep on me. Then me mostly more focused on Chav and Corey, probably John DeLong and a couple other riders, you know. So I see if they, you know, if I got the opportunity to go up the road, I just ride hard. You know, we just got full gas from the start, and you know, we actually averaged close to 30 miles per hour for this race. You know, we just got all in. I saw Justin come across, and you know, we even pick up the speed a bit more. The guys they made kind of catch up on the end, so I just attacked because Stanford and Tyreek Flowers, I guess they made run out a little bit of gas. So I just say they got like 40 seconds, and I say no, I have to go.
In the junior category, 29 cyclists lined up at 9:30 for the start from in front of Central Park in Orange Walk. Nearing Crooked Tree, 3 riders had separated themselves: Keith Enright, Jashawn Aldana, and Stefan Palayo. By Borough Boom, Keith Enright had separated himself from the lead group and kept that lead. In the end, he took the win. Aldana came in second, while Devin Major placed third, and Ahmad Charrington took 4th place. All our teammates in the G-Flow cycling team. Larry Guerrero spoke with Enright and Aldana.
Now, Aldana, you came in second. You were chasing, or were you just relaxing while all this was going on? How did you feel?
Well, I just made it relax because the plan was that we attack like 1-2 tablada, and then Devin's supposed to win it. So I just made it relax until I may get permission to just continue ride hard. So yes, sir.
Was this the game plan for G-Flow to be 1, 2, 3, 4, or you were just riding to what the pace of the race was giving?
Our plan for the race, of course, I get the 1 to 4, but we made a try to make our teammate repeat as he's doing last year. You know, Devin Major, he may already win this race last year, so we made a try to make the man defend the title.
Now, what next? You will still be in the junior race next year, or you will be moving up, Keith?
Our whole team except Ahmad Charrington will be moving up to the elite category next year.
So are you prepared for that? Are you ready for that?
Yeah, see, closer to the time.
Meanwhile, the females started off 10 minutes after the junior riders with 11 competitors. In the first 10 miles, 1 rider tried to get away but was quickly reeled in. Gabrielle Lovell then got away past Carmelita, but they caught up back with her. At mile 35, Kaya Catus, Mary Monton, and Natalie Lovell had gotten away from the other 7 riders. Monton had to get service but was able to get back out front. Natalie Lovell was subsequently dropped a mile later. Nearing the Boom Hattieville Junction, Irene Baki and Kadisha Francis had caught up with Kaya and Monton. At the finish line, it was Monton who crossed first, with Kaya placing second.
Was it a sprint? Hard sprint?
This is my 3rd year now, so by now I know what to do and where to go. Yeah, I came to the corner pretty early. I sprinted there, and then I just went all out to the line.
Whoa! Yeah. So, guys, the first year she came second.
Yeah.
Last year she was first. And this year, because the field was bigger, you and 10 more women.
Yeah.
And younger... women. More seasoned women. And she was like, I got this. Yeah. Easy like that. And she stands 5'1". I think I tell her, no girl, right? So And kudos to her team on a big up on herself, man.
Yeah, I have the best support.
Best support,
Yeah, best support.
always there.
Yeah.
So how was it? Like one time I noticed you got like dropped. Was it a mechanical problem or you were just behind? When you were like behind some big service.
Oh, yeah, I was just getting
service
service,
because I was worried for you.
Yeah.
I had to announce, Mary is not here, right? Relax.
I was calm the whole time. Yeah, I was really patient today.
Were you like one time I saw you like you all drop your speed to like 15 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Were you like just like cat and mousing with them? Because one time you and Kaya were working together.
Yeah.
But then what happened?
Some girls caught us, so then we just like work together.
So are you gonna be back next year?
Of course, yeah.
This year, for the first time, the elite males caught up with the females. New mom, 27-year-old Clefara Ramos of Belize City, delivered this year's only New Year baby at the Carl Huschner Memorial Hospital, a baby girl via C-section, weighing 7 pounds 5 ounces. The baby girl, whose name is Chosen Legacy, was born at 2:03 p.m. on January 1st and is the first baby girl born into the family in 13 years. Ramos explained that the pregnancy went smoothly and that she received great care while admitted at KHMH.
Well, I just happy. I'm nervous, but I just happy that my baby girl healthy, strong, and we both okay. With the grace of God.
Is this your first baby?
Yes, she is.
Why did you pick the name Chosen?
Well, for ever since, even if I'm a boy or a girl, I say my baby name may be Chosen. I just love the name. I may always believe and I may have kids.
Was the baby due on January 1st?
No, she was actually due the 5th of January, which is my niece's birthday. 13 years ago, then we got the second girl in our family.
And now that your baby is the first baby born in Belize for the new year, you get to recognize with your gifts and stuff, but how are you feeling to know that you're the mom and this is your special baby?
Well, me happy. I can't even explain. This is everything I want. She right there.
It was an okay pregnancy?
Yes, mom. My pregnancy is smooth, like literally. My pregnancy is smooth.
No morning sickness then?
No, mom, nothing, no vomiting. I always think they say it's bad or whatever, but every worker, doctor and nurses that deal with me was so sweet. Like, I literally can't complain. I know somebody was shy and nervous with everything, but they make me feel comfortable knowing my sister and nobody am there with me during some part of the room or whatever. But I feel comfortable with all of the.
And you had the maternity ward all to yourself.
Right.
Like private room.
Yeah.
She says it's the baby's father who had the morning sickness. And
yes, he had everything. Everything.
Dr. Mikhail Gilhari, the medical officer on call, said the surgery went well and that both mom and baby are healthy and doing well.
Well, Ms. Clefara Ramos was a patient that came in around 6 a.m. yesterday. 27 years old. She's a primigesta, which means it's her first pregnancy. She was received already dilated at 3 centimeters. She was reevaluated during rounds by Dr. Nicholas. And then we realized she was already at 4 centimeters. So we transferred her over to the labor and delivery department, where she was constantly monitored. And around 10 a.m., she was already at 6 centimeters. However, she didn't dilate further than that. We rechecked hourly, and by 12, we realized that she wasn't having any more dilations. However, her pains were intense. So we contacted Dr. Nicholas like around 1 p.m., and we realized that she's not progressing anymore. So we decided to take her in for an emergency C-section due to failure to progress. And she delivered at 2:03 p.m., a healthy female neonate, 7 pounds 4 ounces. And there were no complications with the surgery. Both mom and baby are fine.
Sancast Limited is once again donating items to the first baby born in 2026 at all the public hospitals across the country. Aisha Trapp, the company's marketing manager, announced that this year the company will be providing diapers and wipes for the first 100 days.
This has been taking place long before I worked at Sancast. I'm working there for over 20 years. So we are committed, to continuing doing this. And this is working into our 100 years anniversary with Sancast Limited. So we have something special additionally this year to give to the baby who was born first. And we continue to do it because this is what we do as a great corporate company. And of course, giving back to our community that has served us, 100 years, it's not easy. So we're giving today what we usually do, stuff for the baby and the mom, Huggies, Kotex or quality brands, 7Cs, of course, Ovaltine. We, stick with the guidelines that the hospital, of course, goes with. We do not give any milk brands to the mom nor the baby. But we are committed for the first 100 days of the baby's life to give her a case of diaper and wipes. So that is the special offer that we're going to give to the baby. And this is a really, really special one this year because it's only one for KHMH. What we are also going to do is we're going to find out if there was a first baby that was born in the rest of the public hospitals around the country. And we will also give them the case of diaper and wipe.
Shipments to the United States via the Belize Postal Service, BPS, will resume on Wednesday, January 7, after a suspension that lasted over 4 months. The pause in August was effected when the United States removed the long-standing duty-free de minimis threshold for all inbound international shipments. It means all packages entering the U.S. are subject to customs, duties, and taxes. As of January 7, the BPS will be using the Universal Postal Union's delivered duty-paid global solution to process shipments to the U.S. The BPS says this system allows for the calculation and collection of U.S. duties and taxes prior to shipping, as well as faster customs clearance on arrival and fewer returned items. For more details, you can visit any BPS branch or contact their customer service office. In more police news, the new year didn't start out on a good note for an Indian Creek, Toledo family, as tragedy struck on New Year's Day when their house was just destroyed by fire. The house belonged to Anselmo Cholom and was located near the junction to Nimlipunit. No injuries were reported and the cause of the fire is still unknown. The village council is organizing a rebuilding effort for a new thatch house for the family. The council is asking those who are able to donate to drop off materials at Manuel Cox's residence in nearby Golden Stream beginning at 6 a.m. Construction is set to begin on Sunday and be completed by Tuesday. Transportation will be provided for those who are willing to assist in the rebuilding effort. After the break, Trinidad, Orange Walk man busted with cocaine on New Year's Eve. Stay tuned.
Want all the postpaid perks without the commitment? Now you can with Smart Supercharged prepaid plans. All the talk, text, and data you need. No contracts, no hassle. Pay upfront for your package and enjoy total freedom. No commitments. Just simple, flexible plans that fit your life. Pick your power, Core, Edge, or Prime. Prepaid plans, ready when you ready. Commit to no commitments and get yours today. Dial 7526 or star 100 pound key, use the Smart app, or visit a Gimme Dollar agent to purchase today. Smart, bringing people together.
En Atlantic Bank, tu comodidad es nuestra prioridad. Nuestro centro de contacto está diseñado para mejorar tu experiencia bancaria, con una amplia gama de opciones de servicio al cliente. Ahorras tiempo y esfuerzo. Puedes llamar fácilmente para bloquear o desbloquear tus tarjetas de débito y crédito, realizar consultas de cuentas y acceder a información detallada de tus tarjetas. Ya sea que necesites asistencia con la banca en línea, apoyo para comercios o consultas generales, nuestro equipo está listo para ayudarte. Para mayor comodidad, si todos los operadores están ocupados, puedes dejar tu número y un operador te devolverá la llamada lo antes posible para asegurarse de que recibas el apoyo que necesitas. Para mayor seguridad, es posible que necesitemos verificar tu identidad con un conjunto de preguntas sencillas. Recuerda, Atlantic Bank nunca solicitará tu nombre de tu usuario ni contraseña de Atlantic Online por llamada telefónica, mensaje de texto o correo electrónico, asegurando que tu información personal permanezca segura y protegida. Nuestro equipo de apoyo está disponible de lunes a viernes, de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. en inglés y en español. Simplemente marca al 223-1212. Esta es la línea dedicada para nuestro centro de contacto. Atlantic Bank se compromete a brindarte un servicio excepcional y las herramientas que necesitas para administrar tus finanzas de manera conveniente y segura. Aprovecha al máximo nuestro servicio del centro de contacto.
Atlantic Bank, building the future together.
Remember, not all light bulbs are created equal. Our lighting department offers a wide assortment of light fixtures and accessories to suit your style. So stop in today and get the right illumination for your homecation. And don't forget your B-Box when you make a purchase. Benny's, quality and savings.
Enhanced service and faster sickness benefit claim processing are at your fingertips with SSB's healthcare feature, accessible via the My Social Security self-service portal. Your convenience during illness is key. Now your doctor can certify your period of illness, and your employer can confirm your employment details digitally, eliminating the need to visit our office. But wait, it gets better. You can also review the medical certificate provided by your doctor in your My Social Security account, along with real-time processing updates, keeping you informed. To ensure a smooth process, always review your electronic medical certificate before you hit submit. Upon submission, your employer is notified via email of your claim submitted to SSB and must respond within 48 hours for your claim to be automatically processed. For more information, check out our guides on our website and YouTube pages. Social Security at your fingertips.
Still like one dream, because I say at the age of 63, I can say I own my own house. I can honestly say, and it get me weak. Before this, I was living on the mobile home, right? And then after a while, it started to go in and start to lock up and things.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, I may give up. I used to cry and night time. I said, Lord, please. And there comes Miss Mar. They always say, if you're not serious about something, don't pray for it. Don't pray about it. And I ask my God, please lead the Good Samaritan to me.
The housing program of the government of Belize, which is administered through the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, is definitely, without question, one of the best programs our government has to offer, providing an opportunity for Belizeans who are in need to own their own home. And so I'm very, very happy for Ms. Beverly Harris and her family. She has been asking for support and help with her home for a long time. And I'm very, very glad that with the kind support of the Ministry of Infrastructure Development and Housing, that we were able to get this done for her.
I'm thankful. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give 20. I love it. I love it.
The rainforest of Belize. Nature in her most abundant and untamed state. A place of amazing wonder. So we bottled it with passion. The alchemy of pure rainwater. Fresh pressed heirloom sugarcane grown in this rich soil, distilled by local artisans, always in harmony with nature, organically certified, sustainably committed, deeded to a trust that supports the communities of southern Belize. This is the relentless pursuit of craft without compromise. And now we share this part of the world with the world and you. We are Kopali Rum, the spirit of the rainforest.
On New Year's Eve night, the home of an electrician from Trinidad Orange Walk, 36-year-old Henry Kowich, was searched and police found several parcels of cocaine. ASP Stacy Smith said the operation was conducted by the Anti-Narcotics Unit with the aid of trained canines.
On Wednesday, 31st December at approximately 9:40 p.m., officers attached to the Anti-Narcotics Unit with the aid of canine personnel executed a search warrant at the residence of Henry Kowich, located in Trinidad Village in Orange Walk District. The search, which was conducted in the presence of Kowich, resulted in the discovery of a plastic bottle which contained 7 transparent bags, each containing several parcels of what is believed to be cocaine. As a consequence of this discovery, police formally arrested and charged Henry William Kowich, a 36-year-old Belizean electrician of Trinidad Village, for the offense of possession of controlled drugs with intent to supply to it 21 grams of cocaine.
The Social Security Board, SSB, has advised via public notice that it proposes to invest via a 2-year term deposit of $10 million at Heritage Bank. At an interest rate of 2.75%, this will generate $275,000 for the SSB in annual interest income. SSB notes that this is money that would otherwise earn little or no interest, and also explains that Heritage Bank is a licensed domestic commercial bank that has consistently maintained capital adequacy and liquidity levels above statutory requirements. The Financial Services Commission has flagged the activities of Travis Smith, whom it says is offering financial services without authorization. The FSC, in a notice on December 30, stated he does not have a license under the FSC Act and is not registered under the Securities Industries Act. The FSC therefore cautions that anyone who conducts business with Smith does so at their own risk. In a statement of his own on Facebook, Smith alluded to charging people to purchase cryptocurrency for them. Of the notice, he stated he can still invest in crypto and talk about that, but can't charge people to buy crypto for them. Mexican President Dr. Claudia Sheinbaum has reiterated her country's opposition to foreign interventions and interference and has offered to serve as a negotiation point or meeting point for talks between the United States and Venezuela. Her remarks during one of her recent morning press conferences came after U.S. President Donald Trump announced a total and complete blockade of all sanctioned oil tankers going in and out of Venezuela. Sheinbaum has also called on the United Nations to serve its role to avoid any bloodshed and seek the peaceful resolution of conflicts. And earlier this week, a video was circulated on social media which showed a Belmopan City Council garbage truck traveling down the highway with garbage falling out. On Tuesday, Belmopan Mayor Pablo Kowich clarified that the cause was ensured that the trash that was spilled was picked up.
One of the garbage issues that made news yesterday was a garbage compactor that was spilling some of the garbage on the highway. What had happened in that case was some of the garbage was left on the back tail of the garbage compactor. It was not placed properly inside, and due to that, it started flying off as the truck was traveling. That incident happened in the morning. By the afternoon, I think it was around 3:30, the employees had already managed to go out and picked up all the garbage that flew off.
And with that, we've come to the end of our newscast. The repeat can be viewed on this station later tonight at 9 and again Monday at midday. Join us again Monday for another edition of the news. And remember, you can always catch up with the day's top stories on our YouTube channel and Facebook page under XTV Belize. And you can watch the evening news live on our XTV BHNI app. I am Drea Espinosa. Have a safe and enjoyable weekend.